Lord. I'm currently looking for places for food. There's no electricity in my apartment. I'm a victim of a hate crime. Most of the people in my family of origin are leeches that steal from me. They stay in my homes without my permission. They steal my vehicles. They get in the way of me receiving money. They steal my money. Oh, they're disgusting. So I'm sending to Texas. My GoFundMe campaign that I'll continue sharing with people. Advanced here in general. Waiting for the right person to see it and anything. It could be in people's spam folder. When I send them a message to them. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my money, everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money, everyone that steals my vehicle, everyone that stays in my home. You can decapitate my home as well as sons or make me steal my money and get in the way of me receiving. It's April 9, 2025, and they've been terrorizing my parents for more than 30 years to starve me, trying to rape me. They're disgusting. Disgusting. Anyways, I'm skimming through this. Interesting rain. It's not natural, so for the most part. Confidence comes naturally to one, but there's no expectation. Nails need to be a certain shape. My teeth should always be clean. And anything else is artistry. So if they're really long or even really short or have nail polish on them or designs or not, that's just a personal preference. 9 people are watching, 0 like this post. Anyways, I'm bored. Starving of money. I only forgot my favorite chips. White bread, I taste like and peanut butter. They're both crunchy. That's not kind for us, so what else? I'm looking for a place. To be permanent, ideally, I like to or cook my own food. No, because everyone that I grew around gets jealous of me. Literally, they're not like, oh, they're jealous of me. We gotta prove of it too. My parents raised me to be a lawyer or judge. What else? I haven't eaten very good. What else? So I even gather without trying. What else? Those people that I grew up around for the most part are disgusting. Disgusting. just to go to your Catholic charities. And there's some lunches at some Guadalupe church. However, I didn't wake up to get them. According to that website, Sacred. What else? What else? I only have $1.72. So I'm seeing the penalty for, is it Alex? Is it Andrew? Is it Oliver? Basura, Querosidad, Suarez, Bellaco, Casquerosones. That right now is the only thing I'm saying. What else? So, that is where all the chickens. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's count. I have canned goods that I need to donate. And I don't have the energy to drop them off, not even at the front desk of the Economies office. What else? What else? What else? So you can tap it to your These leeches are so gross. These leeches are so gross. They steal, los dollars como nene chiquitos son una basura. Ellos no son hombres. They're extremely dangerous. Una asquerosidad. So they're possibly telling people that they continue stealing my money and getting in the way of your saving money. Okay, I didn't use the food bank first, and I could have shopped there. Didn't you see those canned beans there? Do I look like I want to eat chickpeas when I don't want to eat chickpeas? No one does. This is for if OMG, I'm at work and I forgot my wallet and I need to shop at HEB. Because poverty, starvation should not exist. So it's like, OMG, I have no food at home, which isn't encouraged. You guys should always have something that will get you by for at least a day or two while you're at the grocery store. Better you could be at work and forget your wallet and then say, oh, I'll ask these people if I could stop there and grab a few things and I'll work with what they give me because they're really closer and I don't have time to get to my home, get my wallet, and then go back to you. There's one more sometimes, but slightly longer than Chili Seconds. Oh, El tipo un puerco, una basura. What is it? It's not what made them survive decades ago. Through the nasty divorce that they caused for their parents to have. Have you ever heard of children of the devil? And the devil is not a kid. Okay, these leeches even accused me of their parents' divorce. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Ew. His parents married Catholic and he saw a picture. Forget. My parents aren't married Catholic. My mother passed away recently. He killed her. They're so disgusting. So they went on to persecute her as a whore because she was married to Ramon and they persecute Ramon as a whore because they have a Catholic marriage and anything that you do outside in orgies, outside of your Catholic marriage, he wants to condemn. El tipo un bruto, una basura, una asquerosidad. Violates human rights like he's riding a tricycle all day. For real, qué tipo tan bruto. Ew. So I'm seeking an alternative for government services that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of receiving money. They accused me of their parents' divorce. Porque I was not talking about bouncing under that dick or lips possibly at orgies until I said, oh, I'm not attracted to any of you. And now I know what this is. For the toddlers, do self-discovery of sex like around the age of 2 or 3. So my parents had supposedly a very cute ceremony at age 2. I divorced everyone. Said it's you, not me. You're dumb and seem to be abusive and confused as fuck, like fuck asco. And the rest, I don't like you. What else? I was like 2. The divorce happened when I was what? Older than 8, maybe? And one of these leeches woke up to me and said, my parents are divorced. Porque mi papá te metió el dedo. I'm like, you need to stop being that observant and dumb. I was like 5 years old and he walked up to me in school and it was kindergarten and I felt uncomfortable after that. I didn't do that yet. So he started away by sticking his finger in my vagina because I was crying. I'm like, I have adult choices already. I can't find it. So like that was like my dear God, that is an adult. Maybe you can relate to me. You know, I just want the good stuff. Anyway, this is good. Or if I have electricity, if it snaps are enough, I can never have time to make it to South Samoa Street with very little money for food. I have $1.72 in my bank account, so I could want to eat at Burger King later, that place. What else? Oh, I wanted like a whole day where it's like bread and peanut butter will just do because I didn't want to get to this place and die in the process. So it's like, it's okay, she can eat bread and peanut butter. And people say, okay, as a low life, that has nothing to do with her life. That's your opinion. You don't want to give her money back? Okay. Good to know. Fucking guilty flow. And blah, blah, blah. Have you heard them? So not stupid. They're wannabe posters, wannabe socialites. Ew, 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 ew. Anyway, so it's gifting me money today or paying for my electricity. So this place also has just up until 11:30. Oh, I was supposed to kill myself. After talking to Morgan, he said decades ago. Okay. So this is the reason why I don't talk to anyone in my family of origin and I stay to myself. What else? So Cyrus Payne maybe saying to them like, we failed guys, we failed. We're like always talking to each other for decades and everything to show up to her own hate crime. Decades ago, these leeches are so gross. Asked me out on a date to my parents because they're so dumb. Y que there's a certain formality. El tipo bruto doesn't want to date me, so always does the wrong thing instead of keeping to himself. Ew, ew, ew. So because he doesn't want to date me, he goes to my parents decades ago. And then on the same day, when they're like, you didn't accept the date with me and taking someone else, porque that's how basura they are. They literally spell out who they're taking. Un roto asqueroso que se le mete por los ojos y me roba mi dinero. Dan un asco, entonces una basura. Entonces, that day, they're like, we have a hatred against you. So that if you don't talk to us in some years, if you run out of money, we show you everything that we do with the money that we steal from you. Ew, 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 ew. Dame un asco. There's no such thing, your dad. I mean, your dad is a cuero because he's in a marriage to the Catholic Church. It has hoes left and right, and I'm one of them. There's no such thing as I'm gonna kill you because my dad put his finger in your vagina. So even though the International Criminal Court exists, I'm seeking the death penalty for my homies with his sons that raped me even though I received it. It's April 9, 2025. El tipo puerco no va a ser una canción. Oh, I'm so glad. Porque when I throw insults, this is just a representation of what I have in my closet with my home with him that shouldn't even exist porque el tipo es un bruto, una asquerosidad. Ew, ew. My parents went on and arranged my marriages to them and they're leeches, so I don't ever want to be near them. And I unfortunately have to run from them literally because they're hoes that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money with the excuse that I should be having an orgasm with them every day. So they starve me on purpose so that I suffer, so that I can't date. This is like the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Not a man. Oof. This is what a lot of people call small penis. For real. What else? What else? What else? What else? I need to visit this place. I don't know where it is. I need money for food. What is there nearby? What is this? In the meantime, get the cafeteria holds back my GoFundMe campaign from progressing. There may be individuals that just truly speak to that nature. I'll hold back her GoFundMe campaign. El tipo de basura que él quería que yo me recordara de para qué. I've been thought about this niche in more than 20 years. I only remember when I get a paper cut and an inconvenience. And I say under my breath, maldito puerco, que asco, que me roba mi dinero and now inconvenience. Like sitting in this hallway charging me phone. They do tit for tat, y yo no estoy enseñando. So they're basically doing a tit tat on their own dicks, people say. Porque yo no estoy hablando a ellos. The kids go, ew, ew, ew. What else? So, I was there 5 minutes past. What a problem. I need to continue charging my phone. It's at 11%. In my apartment, I have $20-something in food stamps. What else? You can decapitate me, homie, and soldiers and since that rape me and steal my money and get in the way. You're saying when he did the planet, like, contribute to this and let me start for a little bit and said, let me show you how these leeches se cree que she gets a 1-bedroom apartment and and they invite themselves into her home without her ever wanting them there. What else? Some of you may be in jail for doing that. What else? What else? Dan un asco. If they thought that I would invite them into my apartment, they want to blame my mother for me not having sex with them. I just truly am not interested in them. Not as a husband. Not even casual sex. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I have plans to travel the planet and meet people ideally. Polyamorous men. I'm excited about that. Anyways, I was in the library. And I was at the library that day too. And I was at Corazon de Center a few days ago. I was at the library the other day. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm sharing what they do when people send to me. After I texted them, posted all that on Facebook. And then I'll turn off this light so I can eat some bread with peanut butter and chips, some drink water in my apartment. I wish I could leave my phone charging here. A little hours I was there. I couldn't be with my neighbors. O ellos se creen que yo voy a ver a los vecinos. Please give me food. Ew. El tipo es un puerco enfrentado y quiere comer lo que todo el mundo cocina. So, como él quiere que lo inviten a cuanto pare hay food, él me trafica. Oh, porque I just going to go to the apartment number. Does he write my letters? And saying, can you write me on Snapchat when I see what you cook? Ay, invítame a comer. Oh, es un afrentado, una asquerosidad. Ew. Ew. You can they let us know that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. These leaders steal my money trying to facilitate them. And knowledge. Know that I'm like, where have I seen him? He's semi-attractive, a dumb person as fuck behind that pretty boy, whatever. There's nothing else, Dito. There's nothing else. They're short bus ready to the death row. If I get away with getting them out of this planet, there are no ones. They pester for. Oh, that takes a second hour to get clothes or even food. So I need. Oh, there's a torch in here, but it's not there. What else is there to? What? I was taking the penalty for Dennis Chaparro. And I was going to get some critical traffic and leeches into my life. Asia. So I'm like, what is it that she steals from me? Well, I'm not even with her, she's the factory. But it's because my job says I do that so I don't forget people's names so that when I report that I'm extremely abused, I can name everyone that has stolen from me. And I'll record that to record. That's important for my mental health and for my relationship with Jaden Cannon. Even the confidential information as a leech. My steals my money, some mama is pretending to be new. Yeah, don't ask. Like they'll be together. If you've never been around them girls there, I was at a place. And she's like, nena, tu marido hace el amor y me lleva a citas y yo me hago pasar por ti. And they're like right there, like so proud. Like, yo tengo aquí mi cartera medio y me bañé. For real. was around 19 years old when that happened. My kids are related to her kids, so whenever there's a party, I attend so that I can be my kids' bodyguard because they may be trying to rape my kids. What else? What else? What else? What else? I was there. Tired. There's a little twist. Where I would possibly would have stayed. I need to drink water. Oh, there's Miss Chocolate's here. What else? What else? What else? There's also a restaurant right here. Family tuna is the first one. So stop doing this. I need to eat. Yeah, drink water. Anyways, I'm gonna eat a really over the grocery shop there. What else? Oh, no. You can decapitate. Is that what they say about my vagina picture that they got illegally? You can decapitate means this is necessary. You still need it. Anyways, I'll show what you sent me later in the video. I need to drink water. Oh, anyways, there was a hair on my kiss. I have no money for food. Anyways, I've been talking about how gross Carlito, la crema bellacoar, da un asco. Son una basura. Una asquerosidad. I don't have money for food. I don't have electricity in my apartment. My electricity bill's past due. I don't want to work. Ever. When I'm fighting so hard. What else? Home for myself, dating Kalani. I don't know if it's mopping. Carlitos, that is a slut shamer, una asquerosidad. One has had sex with to talk to people about that. Arlene se lo metió y se lo metió Arlene. Okay, everyone. Keep with the program. My mother had me unsupervised until I was like 2 years old around people that were naked. So supposedly I would jump on their dicks as if they were trampoline swings or seesaws. And they want to do record keeping of everyone that has been on my vagina after that. They're disgusting. They want to find out if I suck dick or not, or if I don't suck dick. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Ew. They're so disrespectful towards their own family. It's so embarrassing. Food. Oh, bananas. Then about it should be on there. I'm taking the no prostitute that pretends to be me. Using the topic again for comida. What else? I'm born. That's this now. Anyways, aquí no dice si tu papá se la mamó a mi mamá, entonces yo te puedo matar. Porque así él vive. Y una asquerosidad. Sorry. He accused me of his dad's and his mom's divorce decades ago due to little wanderlust. Ew. So he most likely caused his parents' divorce. My video wasn't mute, so I don't know. What else? It didn't record. What else? All profiles that he's possibly created to try to torment me, try to get me to talk to him. That won't ever happen. Or like people that I was already friends with, he kept buying their profiles to change the pictures. Porque ya él me había insultado que estoy gorda decades ago. Que ya hay una modelo gorda, esa es su favorita, so he wants to kill me. El tipo de un asco. Anyways, my priority. My priority.
Anyways, aquí no dice si tu papá se la mamó a mi mamá.
It's not. I want to refresh this page and see that number rise. What else? What else? What else? I'm looking for a post that Kenani texted me this morning. I love you. Aiden replied with what's up when I sent him a message. Oh, él me dijo decades ago que cuando aparezca eso de Ashley Brown y que tiene los días contados. That showed up a long time ago. I don't think about them ever having a hate crime towards me. I always wonder. It's like, why is it my family origin doesn't send me money? Like as a gift. What else? What else? El tipo es una basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate my homie and slaughter his sons. That rape me and steal my money and get in the way of your saving money. It's April 9, 2025. Anyways, I want a vehicle for myself today. What would I get? Maybe a BMW. I've had at least 4 since I was 19 in 1999 y ellos me lo robaron dándosela a la que le da y qué placer. Ellos no respetan nada, son una basura. They don't understand human rights principles. They don't understand respect. Son the worst of the worst. I had a parking situation in my parents' home. So I was trying to get mental clarity to get my vehicles and my money and my purses and my books and the key to my personal home that he had. My parents arranged marriages for me with these leeches. Sadly, I don't ever want to be with them. Not even with casual sex. De tan puercos que son. The rapists, murderers, and thieves. I don't want that in my life. I don't find that attractive. That's not a man. What else? 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 So they stole my money for me to date them. They raped me in my bedroom. They terrorized my parents. Not provide for me. Trying to rape me, dan un asco. What else? What else? What else? What else? El tipo es un puerco, ¿no? You're talking about turn off. Entonces, la leash que quiere que yo diga, now that my mother has passed away because they've killed her, I won't be doing any traveling, any coloring. I'll stick to being depressed, lonely, and bitter at the planet. Para ella entonces verse bien y mamárselo a ellos. Ellas matan para mamárselo a ellos. Da un asco. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. I'd rather be celibate, and then when I'm financially stable, I'll date people. I'm gonna take myself on a Ritz-Carlton yacht trip soon. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? El tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. What else? I may have to share this later because I need to charge my phone. And literally, like, find a place to eat dinner today. I may try that place at the Zavala Road. I don't know if I wrote down the schedule right or not. Still fun. When I did that. It's like an hour and a half away from this apartment place. Away there, there's possibly gonna be so much food too. So you can decapitate Benjamin and Soros and the sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of your stupid money. Why are they still alive? Ese tipo un puerco, una basura. I'm eating my banana, heading over to the car for too. And then take a banana and water with me so I can tell you more about how much I hate Carlitos. Asquerosidad basura, I don't even remember their names. I think one of them is Andrew, Albert, Alex. Blech. Level amount, so like that's okay. Like at this number, I'm gonna kill him with the death penalty. Just one person is all it takes of him having raped that reports him, and that's myself. Pero there may be like, this is a public announcement of why one day you're gonna be like, hey, Charles, and Charles never replies to you. It's like, PSA, he's dead. He's a rapist. Seek your own self-care and stay healthy. Hopefully. This is a PSA of like, your Charles is gonna die. His name is actually Andrew Suarez, not Charles. And he's been raping for more than 30 years. Ew, 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 ew. El tipo de un asco. Anyways, what is there? There's a tea place. There's a bistro and sushi place. Buffalo Wild Wings. There's a McAllister's too. There's an HEB there. Oh, I know where this is. No. I thought I did. There's a Holiday Inn where I could stay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I ordered too. The library. Charging my phone. Charging my computer. What is it? I know we're showing all this place, but they don't answer the phone ever. Anyways, what else? I missed you this morning. Anyways, I already received my statement. This kid is so cute. And so is Taylor. What else? What else? Anyways, I posted what I read about in the past days because I couldn't post on Facebook for about a month. I want those shoes. What else? Last time I read the article. You can decapitate me how many sons that have right to steal my money and get in the way of my family. Anyways. You can decapitate Armand Lorenzo, you can decapitate Vaniva Lorenzo Savedo, you can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Savedo, you can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Savedo. I miss Tina, I miss Kaylani, I didn't give up Tina, I didn't give up Kaylani. My parents and my siblings are hung up on the idea that I kill the people that steal from me, that stay in my homes without my permission, that steal my vehicles and get in the way of me receiving money. Then I have to start with my dad and my mother was already dead. And my siblings, and I don't want to have to do that. I'm sorry. Behind this postnatal Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. L. I'm born. I want Starbucks again. I'm gonna eat a Royal Blue Roastery. What else? Starving. So I need money for food. Here in a shop today. I Gap and Nordstrom. So you can decapitate me how many students of sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. That calls for dating Kaylani to be separated from me. I want to visit Jada and Kehlani when Jada and Kehlani are with their dad. They make everything complicated. They're so dumb. They're extremely dumb. Like, I've never experienced such dumbness, ew, such grossness in my family of origin. Ew, 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 ew. What else? What else? What else? I want to attend a concert. What else? I feel like more energy. Maybe I'll take chips with me to the library. I don't know if I want to do that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, ¿cuántas vueltas le doy al planeta con el dinero que le robó Gloria Nelson? Oh. My parents have been nothing but gracious to them. And they're such malagradecidos, una basura, una asquerosidad. Que no se lo puede dar. My dad would almost cry and say que esta gente no se puede dar nada porque entonces they go on to take hasta lo que no le pertenece. Dan un asco. Dan un asco. One person's watching one is like this person. They stole my BMWs too. Los regalaron a la que le mamaba el pene illegally. Ew. Son unos puercos, una basura, una asquerosidad. They killed Gloria Nelson because over a comment of spandex decades ago. And people el tipo es un bruto. What else? What else? So heading over to the Carver Library for more. Oh, I was gonna switch back. This purple is this bag's colors. So I'll wear it. What else? You can decapitate my homies, so as soon as the sun, that rape me to steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. It's my apartment, I don't have money to eat. And I need a home for I need money for me to provide for my money. Oh, it's a cute outfit. It's relatable too. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I love the restaurant, the River Walk, and the one on 1604. I haven't been to. I've been to the one at Lincoln Heights. The core. Gente que todavía no ha master skills y son unos viejos. Fuck. Ew, son unos embarrassment. Excuse me, I just burped. I haven't tried this place yet, have I? Oh, that's what I was looking for when I entered that place. I think I bought food for Jane and Kelani. I didn't buy food for myself one day. I brought snacks for myself anyways. I want to try this place. What I will shop for myself. What else? The outfit is so relatable too. That's a cute exhaust. Oh, that's cute. It's my Maybelline mascara. What else? What else? What else? Those are really cute. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to shop today. I want to shop on bloomingdale's.com. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's a good dress. What else? Anyways, what else? I'm drinking water and I have a banana that I'm taking with me and water. I bought HEB to the library. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, ya la gente le ha dicho a ella 20 veces, ella no te quiere. Deja de estar pensando de que cuando ella llegue a la casa y se ponga en cuatro y te cocine, like las lichas porn star, wannabe esa, que te daña el cerebro todo el día y tú les crees. Porque como tú eres basurín y no respetas a las mujeres, te crees que ella va a decir, y va a decir, ya quiero. El tipo es un bruto. El tipo es un bruto. Tipo, o sea, eso no se olvida. Eso es que ella no piensa en él. Porque Valencia saw them con a Sunday Center Camp. And what else? What else? What else? Go to Sunday Center Camp, Travis Park Church, Central Library. Before that, to Central Library. I said, well, I painted with one in my grandpa Bea's homes. I saw one at some bleachers where he threatened me, was abusive towards me. So I said, well, we're going to show up after there's paperwork that I'm already almost done starting. Go ahead. If you're not done to starve me on purpose. What else? 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 Some show up they did. What else? Oh, was one of them? I've heard about this because I've heard about abuse in my family of origin. That one of them, they had to, the jail had to drug him so badly for him to not like violently beat me up. So he was there, but he was not there. I've heard about situations like that. I can't testify to that happening to me because I don't seek abuse. I don't seek the details. I'm not a leech. La lista puede decir, se lo tuvieron que dar. Yo por eso no me pena. It's just not seriously pretty.